What's up, guys? It's sunny as hell today. I feel like I'm in the desert or something. Yeah, it's crazy. Um, so, let's talk about letting go. Letting go of the past. It's one of the most difficult things that you can do. And not just the past, but like a lot of things. Like money, ideologies. Sometimes people are tied down by their families and all that stuff. Beliefs change, the perspective changes. You may see the wrong in something, but because you believed in it for so long, you begin to you kind of just ignore it and believe what you want to believe and all that stuff. And yeah, I'm kind of like that too, in a sense. Like, there's just so much bullcrap out there. Like, you don't know what's right and you don't know what's wrong. So yeah, the hardest thing to do is to let go of that one thing that's holding you back. Like, imagine if you were born and your parents trained you to do one thing your whole life, and you also took it upon yourself to do that one thing for your whole life. Like, it could be something as making lemonades. You know, you make lemonades from lemons and all that stuff. Your parents teach you how to make it, and you're 5 or 6 or 7 years old, selling lemonades now in front of your home and all that stuff. And people buy it because they're kind to you as a kid. And you do middle school, high school, all this time you're still selling lemonades and all that stuff. And if you're taught how to save money by your parents, they take care of that stuff. And they're like, maybe we can put up an actual lemonade stand at a mall or something, or open up your own shop now and all that stuff. And there you go, you start selling lemonades. You do that your whole life, and I don't know, at some point, let's say you make it big, you make your own company, it's in the NASDAQ, it's in the stock market and all that stuff. You have an empire built off of lemonade. And then, at 50 years old or 57 or 60, you may question yourself, damn, the only thing I really knew was how to make lemonades. Of course, I have a business now. Of course, you may have a family that you can support. Of course, you may have a nice house, home, all your basic necessities met and all that stuff. You have a nice dog, but you're like, damn, the only thing I've known in my life is making lemonades. But don't get me wrong, you should be grateful for that. You have everything someone could want. And then you think to yourself, as a kid, maybe I would have liked to draw or whatever the heck. And then you become an artist, but you're crap at it. You're just complete crap at it. And you're crap at it and you're just like, I'll just stick to making lemonades. Or you could be like, no, I'm crap at it, but I believe I can be good at this. And then you may learn another language or something like that. You could do multiple things at one time, but doing so many things also could overburden you, and you're just like, whoa, I'm overburdened, I don't know what to do, I'm burnt out, I'm trying to figure out stuff, but what else to do and all that stuff. But nothing really makes sense. I honestly don't know where the hell I'm going with this video, but maybe you realize that the best way to go about things is to take minimal steps at a time. Do something day by day. Like I said, a minute of hard work beats doing nothing at all. and having a plan, maybe a 3-year plan, a 5-year plan, 10-year plan of how you're going to improve upon your life. Yeah, it takes time. People think that they can have everything overnight. It's not like that. If you think it's like that, you're setting yourself up to fail and even suffer in a sense. You know, why dream about the things that you have? Why go on Instagram and watch, you know, all the girls that you like, all the e-girls that they call it nowadays, you know, e-girls, all the houses, all the mansions, all those things. Why torture yourself with those images if you know you can never have those things? You may work your whole life for those things, but it's not guaranteed. And if you get it, so what? What comes after that? I don't know, man. I just feel like I'm talking to myself sometimes. But yeah, letting go of the past is really hard. Imagine if you were like a sniper, like the best sniper you could possibly be in the military. You got so many, like your KD ratio is so high, you know. Yeah, in Call of Duty or in real life or whatever the heck. Yeah, and you're a rifleman. You're a rifle dude. You use rifles, you use snipers. That's your specialty. You could break records. You can, you know, shoot from any distance, anywhere. You won't get caught. You could run away easily. You could escape and all that stuff. Imagine once you put the gun down. Imagine there's a point in your life where you're like, no more guns. No more guns ever. Like, what do you do at that point? What do you do? What do you find? Maybe you'll consider... Shit, firework. Fire truck is passing by. Maybe instead of a sniper, you decide, oh, I want to shoot a bow and arrow. You shoot a bow and arrow, and you know, it's a little bit difficult. At first, it's difficult for you. You're just like, what the heck? I can't see myself using this. I'd rather use a crossbow or whatever. But, you know, you decide to stick with the bow and arrow, and it gets easier and easier and easier. Eventually, you put the time into it. You know, it could be months. It could be years. It depends on a lot of things. Mostly depends on consistency, the amount of time that you put into something. And eventually, you master the bow and the rifle, 2 things. People buy like these expensive bows and arrows, and let's say you do that, you get good at using that. But what if you walk through the woods one day and you find like a broken, like the most like used up, horrible piece of wood out there, but you can make that into a bow. You learn how to make it a bow. You tie the string and all that. You make sure it works, and then you use that. You know, that's your new weapon. A shitty bow that you crafted yourself. You know, at least you crafted it yourself, and it's terrible. It breaks down, but you keep repairing it and all that stuff until eventually it's usable. Maybe it may not be as good as buying a bow from Walmart or whatever, wherever the heck they make fancy bows and all that stuff. But it's usable. It's usable. You find that you get better at it too over time. You know, it takes more time, consistency. You got to be careful with it. It may break down sometimes, but you fix it and you know how to fix it and all that stuff. And there you go. You've now mastered how to make a bow. You mastered like almost nearly all the aspects of learning how to shoot a bow. And yeah, that's something you can do. That's food for thought. So anyway, yeah, I'll leave it at that. Thanks for watching the video and all that stuff. I'll see you in the next one.